Two houses were completely destroyed by a fire this morning at Eccles Old Road, East Bank, Demerara, leaving in its wake millions of dollars in losses. It's unclear how the fire started, but residents are saying it reportedly started in the bottom flat of this two-storied house and quickly engulfed the entire house. A resident said he saw the fire in its early stage in the bottom flat of the house.
The teacher was at school and the man with the big son was downstairs. The room started to catch a fire. When the light come on, it come on with low voltage. And the room was padlocked, and when we tried to break the lock, we didn't get to break the lock until the guy and me had to kick the door. We kick in the door, but then we run for come water, we soak, but the fire catch too much. The whole downstairs was smoke, had a lot of smoke, so we couldn't get him back inside. When I called 911, nobody answered.
Natasha Singh Sukdeo lived in the upper flat of the building with her daughter. Her son and husband said she had just left the house to take her son to school, and when she returned, the house was on fire.
She sprayed and they're trying to spray water, and I couldn't get nothing out of the house. Out of my daughter's house, not even my things, nothing. So everything was burned up. We didn't get to save nothing. And my daughter went to work, she worked Republic Bank. And my brother, he works so paralyzed, he don't live with us. Only my husband, he's do construction work. And we don't have nothing today to go to our rescue. Our family's not here.
Rajmati Nord, the owner of the second house to be destroyed by the fire, said she was disappointed with the Guyana Fire Service.
I just always said one thing: government need to raise these people's salary, but they don't want it. With what happened, I just hear and I just say no, it's not true. But when I experience it, everything lost. This is the clothes me and my children have on is what we have. Everything. My son, who you were speaking, he have his equipment downstairs. Nobody didn't help to bring it out. Nothing is saved. All our documented, everything. I forgot everything in the confusion. I was trying to get my kids out. You know, my daughter's supposed to travel to go to college tomorrow. She don't have clothing. She will have to go and get clothing, but at least she grab her bag. But you know, I can't say anything more because I never expect this to happen. Up and tell me there is fire next door. I peep, I see the smoke coming out from the bottom of the apartment. So I thought if the fire service had came, you know, they could have, even the top of the floor of the home would have saved, and then our home would have been saved too. But then I don't know why they took so long. We called the police. You know, I think it's a waste of time when they come now because everything finished. Even the police, when they come, I think it's a waste of time.
Her son Ron North told reporters that just 4 months ago, he opened a cafe in the bottom flat of the house.
Started, and I called the fire service. They said one is coming. 15 minutes after, I recalled them. They said this is Patrick. Good now. One eventually came. Total half an hour in the fire. Good now. They could have saved my house. The water ran out. 1 hour after, 4 came, and they neglected to even completely out the fire. This is not good because you're expecting to call these people. It's an emergency. It's not that we have time to waste. I'm sorry, but the government have to sort this nonsense out.
The house, neither the business were insured. Both victims and residents shared similar sentiments on the fire.
The other building at the back catch, we had outed citizens. The half everybody outed. It's a joke.
As soon as they come, so I tell them soak our building because that 2 buildings were already on fire. We have gas from front to back. We have a lot of gas. We have 5 extensioners. We bring out 3 extensioners and we start to use it. But they didn't heed our thing to take long to soak our side. I'm totally annoyed with that. Because if all this gas catch, what would have happened to this whole block?
There are reports that 10 persons from the 2 gutted houses are now homeless. An investigation has been launched by the Guyana Fire Service to ascertain the origin of the fire.